What is up, beautiful people? So, for today's contact staff tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to do prayer steves. So, prayer steves look like this. So, how you do a prayer steve. So, first thing I want to say for a disclaimer is prayer steve is at first trying it is, for some people it's not difficult, but for me it was really hard to understand. It took me about a year to get this down. For other people it might take a week, for other people it might take 5 years. So it just depends on how often you practice this move, if certain movements are clicking your mind or not, and all of that combined. A prerequisite to this move is knowing how to do a steve. So steve looks like this. So that would be a prerequisite to the prayer steve, mainly because you have to really know how to do that, how to roll things down your arm properly. So let's get into it. So basically the first step to a prayer steve is you want to hold the staff off center. So here's your center point. You want to hold the staff. If you're going to roll it over to your left shoulder, you want to hold it with your right hand, and you want to grab it about a few inches towards the right from the center point. You're going to go ahead, you're going to throw it over your shoulder, so over the left shoulder. And as you throw it over the left shoulder, you are going to swing your upper body a little bit towards the left so that you have room to bring the staff towards the right side of your body. Okay, so basically a basic over the neck wrap is required for this as well. So throw it over towards the right side of your body from the left shoulder to the right. And then after you do that, the staff, you're going to go ahead and you're going to bring your hands in a prayer position, and the staff is going to roll down the right hand. And then once it gets about here, that's when you swivel it up. Okay? So again, it rolls down the arm, hands are in a prayer position, and once it gets all the way towards the wrist, you have to time it perfectly to swivel it up towards the left side. So it goes down towards the wrist, time it perfectly to swivel it up, okay? And as you swivel it up, it is going around the outside of your right wrist, outside of the right, and then it's going to come and carve to the outside of your left. And as you swivel it up, swivel it to the left side, so swing it to the left side, you are going to try to feel your left wrist into the staff as it's coming in. So a good drill for this part of the move is doing this, okay? This is a good drill. So you're switching it on the top of one wrist, switching it on the top of the other, okay? So feel into this movement right here. Do this a few times, and once you get comfortable, learn how to bring it around, okay? So feel into it, and once you get comfortable, bring it around. After you bring it around, you're gonna let it, so you bring it around, you wanna let it roll down your left arm, but you're also going to pivot it with your left elbow as it swings. So it goes around, pivot it with your left elbow a little bit so that you have more momentum to bring the staff down the left arm, okay? And you're gonna let it roll. So it's gonna roll down the left arm, it's gonna go back to that left shoulder again, and then you repeat the process. That right there is a prayer steve. Remember to practice on both sides, okay? If you practice on one side, practice on the other. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, a good prerequisite for this move are steves, just normal steves. Also, another good drill to practice in order to get your prayer steves down is just normal arm roll, just normal rolls down the arm, okay? So this is a good practice. And then also another great drill is rolling it down, hold on a second, rolling it down the arm and then rolling it back down the arm into a Steve. All right? So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I am a movement coach. I'm not only a personal trainer, but I'm also a flow arts instructor. And I also help people with their journeys in fitness and flow. I'm also, if anybody's interested in enhancing their warrior lifestyle, I am running a class every Monday and Thursday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. in Lakewood Park. It's called Go With Your Own Flow HIIT training class. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. Basically the whole concept of this class is to teach you how to push yourself at your own limits. So you're not going against the person next to you, although you can if you want to, if competition makes you push harder, but you are going with your own breath and your own flow. So I'm teaching my students in that class how to breathe through their limits and how to get stronger through the use of their breath and the use of body intuition, so listening to their bodies. If you guys have any questions on that, you can also ask me as well. So yeah, thank you for viewing my video, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.